Hello everyone, welcome to Exam Assure. Today we have with us Riya Gemnani who has secured rank 1 in the CGPSC, that is the Chhattisgarh Public Service Commission examination of Assistant Director of Town Planning. So first of all, congratulations Riya. I'm sure it's
Thank you so much.
very overwhelming and it's a great success. Requesting you to introduce yourself and give us a brief introduction about yourself, your educational background, and yeah.
Okay, ma'am. First of all, good morning, everyone. Myself, Riya Gemnani. I have secured rank 1 in Assistant Director Planning exam, as ma'am mentioned. So, my graduation I have done from Bilaspur only, which is Choksey Engineering College, Bilaspur. My master's I have completed in 2021 from PIT Mishra Ranchi in Masters of Urban Planning. And after that, I have served my uh, job in corporate sector, my service in corporate sector for 3+ years. Along with, I was preparing for government exams. Then I have cracked this one.
Okay. And I believe you've done your graduation in civil engineering, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it is
Yes.
correct.
So yes, first of all, congratulations. And
Thank you.
I would just like to know how was your overall preparation? Did you always know you would get rank 1, or did you always believe?
No, ma'am. Actually, the truth is, I was preparing for civil services of the state exam of the state. So I was preparing for it about 3+ years along with my job. And after that, I left my job for 1 year and have prepared for the civil services full-fledgedly for 1 year. But I couldn't clear that exam, prelims also. So my what do you say? My preparation was till 22nd of the Feb, which was prelims of the state services, and this exam was in April 5th. So I have prepared for this exam for 1.5 years lump sum. So forget about the rank 1 thing. I was not even sure that I will make into it
Oh,
because I was in a doubt that I am preparing for one exam from almost 4 years and I couldn't qualify the first stage also. How can I, get into this exam with such a big post in 1.5 months? So it was just a moment of trying out everything so that I don't have guilt later in life that I didn't try also.
right.
So it was an attempt of trying, and I think it was God wish or destiny that I got rank 1. And also the course of exam is sure because honestly, I have not studied anything else apart from what you guys gave us.
Okay. Oh, that's great. I mean, 1.5 months is honestly a really less time, but I'm
Yeah.
sure it's also a lot of your additional hard work that has been going on since so many years that has helped you somewhere.
बट आफ्टर 22nd of February मेरा जो शेड्यूल था 9 10 hours पढ़ने का मैंने वो कंटिन्यू रखा फॉर दिस एग्जाम आई डिडंट टेक दिस लाइटली आफ्टर completion of prelims.
Right. I think that is really great. Also, uh, जितने
Mm.
आपने क्लासेस अटेंड किए और जितना मुझे याद है कि यू यूज टू अटेंड ऑल द क्लासेस. आई रिमेम्बर जो एटलीस्ट मेरे क्लासेस थे उसमें every class you were there, you were very actively participating in the classes. Questions, doubts बहुत सारे पूछते थे, which was very good. So I remember, I think that the consistency also somewhere matters, I believe, right?
Yes.
uh, Again, in terms of the overall preparation, कभी ऐसे लगा कि यार छोड़ देती हूँ, ये बहुत हो रहा है? Like, did you ever feel like quitting, or was there any low phase during this overall journey?
Yes, ma'am, there were lots. क्योंकि मेरा prelims भी नहीं हो रहा था जैसे मैंने बताया तो I have taken the firm decision कि this year would be the last year. I will do anything related to studies. So after prelims हुआ नहीं so मेरा था कि मैं क्विट ही कर दूंगी.
Okay.
So there
And
were many low phases and maximum of them were low phases only, honestly.
yes. And how did you overcome these phases, yeah, what helped? I'm sure family support is definitely one thing. What other things along with family support helped you overcome these low phases or low moments in the preparation?
मैम ऑनेस्टली ऐसा कुछ होता नहीं है, फ्रैंकली स्पीकिंग। मेरे जर्नी के हिसाब से इट्स अ लो फेज, यू गो आउट मे बी बाय योर सेल्फ, मे बी विथ फ्रेंड्स, यू हैव यू हैव योर ओन टाइम, जो अच्छा लगता है वो करिए। uh, एक दिन वेस्ट करिए, कभी हो जाता है तो आप पूरा एक दिन नहीं पढ़िए, सो जाइए। 2 दिन भी मत पढ़िए, बट उसके बाद गेट बैक टू योर चेयर। आई डोंट थिंक देर इज मच स्ट्रैटेजी इन लाइफ इन जनरल फॉर लो फेजेस।
Right.
आई डोंट बिलीव इन दैट कॉन्सेप्ट, और मैंने कुछ किया भी नहीं है। मतलब मेरा लो फेज होता था तो मैं 1-2 दिन पढ़ाई छोड़ देती थी। आई यूज टू जस्ट स्लीप, or maybe I go out with friends, have something which do something which I like, which they like. That's
Right.
about it.
ओके, नाइस। एंड पूरे ये जर्नी में लेट्स से इवन एडीटीपी का प्रेपरेशन या फिर इवन प्रीलिम्स का, आपको क्या लगता है विच वर योर बिगेस्ट मिस्टेक्स, या फिर कौन सी ऐसी गलती थी यार नहीं करनी चाहिए थी? ऐसे कुछ है गलतियां की?
Yes, ma'am. एंड क्योंकि अभी सिलेबस कंफाइंड हो गया था फॉर एडीपी, बिकॉज मेरे लिए कंफाइंड था, मेरे पास सिर्फ एक ही सोर्स था जो आप लोगों ने दिया था। अदर देन दैट आई हैव नथिंग, एंड मैं एक मंथ में और कुछ कर भी नहीं पाती। सो मैंने क्या चेंज किया वो ये था कि आप लोग जितना भी कोर्स मुझे प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं, जितना भी मटेरियल मुझे प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं, आई यूज टू स्टडी दैट एंड रिवाइज दैट often and I had done my revision so many times कि मुझे काफी चीजें याद हो गई थी बाय हार्ट।
ओके।
सो आई थिंक, एंड मैंने एक भी आप लोगों ने जितने भी टेस्ट प्रोवाइड किए थे एंड मॉक टेस्ट, प्लस कुछ मैंने गेट के पेपर्स भी सॉल्व किए थे। आई हैड दिस क्वेश्चन, आई आस्क्ड टू वन ऑफ योर फैकल्टी ड्यूरिंग द क्लास। सो दे सेड कि अगर जो टॉपिक तुमने पढ़ा है उसके सेम क्वेश्चंस उस पैटर्न में तुम्हें गेट में मिल रहे हैं तो यू कैन ट्राई। तो मैंने बहुत ज्यादा तो नहीं, बट सम पेपर्स ऑफ गेट आई हैव सॉल्व्ड आल्सो। So I think revision and PYQ is the key, which I was missing in prelims, and which fortunately I did for this exam. So my belief is the revision and PYQ is the only key for success in this journey.
Yes, that's absolutely correct. And along with that, I would also add your consistency. Like I said, कि आप पूरे इसमें कंसिस्टेंट तो थे, लेक्चर्स में जो भी सारे एग्जाम में शो के लेक्चर्स थे उसमें तो यू वर कंसिस्टेंट, आई रिमेम्बर दैट। सो आई थिंक दैट इज ऑल्सो एन एडिशन टू इट। along with that, like did you make your own notes, या फिर सिर्फ जो पढ़ा रहे थे उस पे ही, लेक्चर वीडियो लेक्चर्स पे ही डिपेंड किया, या खुद के आपने नोट्स वगैरह भी प्रिपेयर किए थे पूरे इसमें?
मैम वेरी ऑनेस्टली मैंने नहीं किए थे फॉर दिस एग्जाम। मैंने,
ओके।
मेरे पास कुछ भी नहीं है नोट्स के नाम पे। वैसे एडवाइजेबल है कि नोट्स बनाया जाए, बिकॉज अपने नोट्स, रनिंग नोट्स जो होते हैं वो ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल होते हैं टू स्टडी। मैंने अपने सिविल सर्विसेज में बनाए थे, बट क्योंकि मेरे पास इसके लिए काफ़ी कम समय था, आई हैड ओनली 1.5 months, सो आई डिडंट हैड टाइम टू मेक नोट्स। तो मैं क्लास पढ़ती थी, आई यूज टू रिवाइज फ्रॉम पीडीएफ, बट आई यूज टू रिवाइज सो ऑफन। मतलब मैं वॉशरूम में हूँ तो भी मैं कोई पीडीएफ खोल के रिवाइज कर ले रही हूँ, मैं खाना खा रही हूँ तो कोई पीडीएफ खोल के रिवाइज कर ले रही हूँ, मैं कहीं दोस्तों के साथ हूँ और मेरा मन नहीं लग रहा है वहां पे तो मैं पीडीएफ खोल के 2 लेक्चर, मतलब 2 स्लाइड रिवाइज कर ले रही हूँ। सो आई यूज टू रिवाइज वेरी ऑफन, बट नोट्स बनाने चाहिए, इट हेल्प्स। नोट्स तो नहीं बनाए मैंने, बट मुझे काफी चीजें उसमें ना याद नहीं होती थी, जैसे क्योंकि मैं ये फील्ड छोड़ चुकी थी आफ्टर मास्टर्स, आई वाज नॉट इनटू द बिजनेस। सो मुझे काफी चीजें छूट गई थी, तो काफी चीजें याद नहीं होती थी, जैसे एनबीसी के कोड्स हो गए, क्या स्टैंडर्ड्स हैं, ये सब मुझे याद नहीं होता था बहुत इजीली। सो मैंने एक कॉपी थी मेरी, रफ वर्क टाइप की कॉपी थी, उस पे मैंने काफी बार उसको लिख लिख के प्रैक्टिस किया था, जो
ओके।
मुझे एकदम ही याद नहीं होता था।
So I think along with that, I think you've also identified your weaknesses and strengths. Like you said कि अभी ये याद नहीं आ रहा है तो इस पे ज्यादा फोकस करो, इस चीज एनबीसी को अभी कैसे याद किया जाए। So I think identifying your weaknesses or weak points is also important. राइट? अलोंग विद दैट अगेन, ऐसे कोई सब्जेक्ट था कि यार ये तो सबसे डिफिकल्ट सब्जेक्ट है? वाज देयर एनी सब्जेक्ट और टॉपिक which you didn't like or was very tough, you found very tough?
Ma'am, transportation was very tough, and the planning legislation was very tough.
Okay.
So what I did was I saw those lectures, I think thrice or something. So मतलब आप क्या, अगर आप रिपीटेड देख रहे हैं उस लेक्चर को आफ्टर इवन अटेंडिंग लाइव, तो यू टेक आउट सम पॉइंट्स विच आर इम्पोर्टेंट, जहाँ पे बार बार स्ट्रेस दिया जा रहा है, क्योंकि अगर हम एक बार देखते हैं तो वी सी लेक्चर इन अ फ्लो, बट
Right.
इफ वी सी ट्वाइस और ट्वाइस वी अंडरस्टैंड कि स्ट्रेस कहाँ दिया जा रहा है. सो आई यूज टू मेक दोज पॉइंट्स नोटेड और हाईलाइट, मतलब एक पेज में कि पीडीएफ में भी अगर पढ़ना है तो इस लाइन से इस लाइन तक पढ़ना है, इस पेज के नंबर से ऐसा. सो
Oh,
दैट ये पॉइंट्स मिस ना हो, भले बाकी के लेक्चर्स मिस हो जाए, मतलब
huh.
बाकी का कंटेंट मिस हो जाए.
Okay. And how was your interview? Like, what did you do something different for your interview preparation?
आई डिड एवरीथिंग फॉर माई इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन, बट आई गेस इंटरव्यू बहुत अनप्रडिक्टेबल होता है. मेरा ये एक्सपीरियंस है, ऑनेस्ट एक्सपीरियंस. सो मैंने जो भी प्रिपेयर किया था वो कुछ काम नहीं आया. आई हैड प्रिपेयर्ड सो मेनी करंट अफेयर्स टॉपिक्स, उसके बाद लास्ट 1 वीक के न्यूज़पेपर्स पढ़ना एंड ऑल दैट. And मतलब standing in the mirror, standing in front of the mirror, and asking
Asking
questions
questions.
and giving answers. So I've done many things, but my interview was honestly very average. So I don't really know what went wrong. Uh, and it was 100% technical, because I have heard that they ask topics from hobbies and your backgrounds, maybe from your schooling or college, and history related to that, and many other things like current affairs and everything. But my interview was 100% technical.
Oh,
They didn't ask me anything like specifically in general topic.
okay.
So
And yes. And like,
yeah,
can you share
so
some questions? What all questions did they ask?
yeah, sure. So first they asked me what is urbanization, what are the effects of merits and demerits of urbanization. Then they asked me the theories of planners like CADOC CADers, Patrick Gaddis की जो Gadesian theory है, uh, उन्होंने वो पूछा था. CADOC CADers का काम पूछा था. After that, other theories, multi-nuclei theory, concentric ring theory. So they were much, the whole 5 minutes was focused on this planning history and theories of planning histories.
Oh,
After that, they asked me generic questions like, अगर हम commercial complex we are building, so what are the challenges you will face while building the commercial complexes? So it was not a lengthy interview, 10-15 minutes, and mostly it was revolving around the theories of plannings and planners.
okay. Yeah, but I absolutely agree with you कि इंटरव्यू वाला पार्ट बहुत अनप्रेडिक्टेबल होता है. लाइक आई एम श्योर कुछ बाकी कैंडिडेट्स को बहुत अलग सवाल भी पूछे गए होंगे. राइट. या.
Definitely.
So I think again here more of confidence, and again all your back study somewhere helps you sail through the interview is what I feel. Do
Correct.
you feel the same or?
Yes, I feel the same, ma'am. And also to the interview point, I want to add, maybe because I didn't have some work experience regarding this field, that's why they stick to the theories and
Yeah.
subject in general. But as I have the experience of speaking to other candidates, uh, उन पे ज़्यादा focus उनके काम, उनके theses और whatever achievement they have done into this field, the interview was concentric to that. But because I didn't have any relevant experience, guess I'm assuming कि my interview was related to the theory or the studies of planners.
Right. And also आपने mention किया था कि you worked in the corporate, right? and
Yeah.
also preparing for civil services. इसके related कोई questions पूछे थे कि नहीं?
No, no, not,
Oh,
nothing.
okay.
It was only 100%, whatever the questions I gave you, now, it was
Right.
100% that. More theories of planners they asked, and more in general, like disadvantage if you will build the city, then what are the challenges you will face if you will plan a new city.
Oh.
So, and other questions were like, what are the planned city except for Raipur, Naya Raipur?
Hmm.
So,
Yes.
100% theory book questions were there, I guess.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Now, just as we come towards the end of our interview, do you feel coaching is necessary for preparation?
Ma'am, depends. If you are able to study by your own, you can definitely do because all the materials are out in the market. But for me, coaching was necessary because I think in this generation, we have lost the style of learning from a copy and book.
Mm.
So coaching helps. They do the work which you have to do, but they do it for you, and you just have to study the extracted material or the extracted points from a whole 1,000 page of books.
All right.
So I think coaching helps to concise your material. Coaching helps to give you the direction कि क्या पढ़ना है और क्या छोड़ देना है. बिकॉज अगर मैं 1,000 पेज की बुक पढ़ रही हूँ सो इट विल टेक अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम
True.
इंस्टेड कि आपका दिया हुआ मैं 40 पेजेस का पीडीएफ पढ़ रही हूँ.
Right.
So I think coaching helps in this regard.
Right. Now, coming to my last question, is there one piece of advice that you would like to give other aspirants, or one truth that all aspirants need to hear?
Ma'am, the brutal truth is not everyone will get selected. And secondly, there are so many lot of heavy advices in the market. Like you have to study 16 hours a day, you have to leave all your social life, average student can't do this, or so many much more. Uh, but honestly, very honestly, the basic foundation जो इन सारी एडवाइस में छुप जाता है, it gets heights, is revision and PYQ is the key. And I have genuinely found it after so much of my struggle for so many years that it does not matter that you are living your social life or not, or you are what you are doing except from studies. If you are able to study 8, 9 hours in a day, if you're not working, and if you're working, then 5, 6 hours a day, uh, honestly, very efficiently by the concentration, you will be able to crack this exam. And if you're working, you can spend 8, 9 hours in the weekends and focus on revision and PYQ and limiting your resources. I've collected tons of books for my civil services. My whole bed trunk is full now. So it's my what do you say? It's my personal experience. मैंने अपनी गलतियों से सीखा. I have learned from my mistakes that you should not do this. You should
Right.
stick to your one resource, whether it is book, coaching, anything. You should revise. You should solve the PYQ, and trust me, that will make you into the list.
Right. So I think that's a very helpful and insightful advice and experience that you've shared. So thank you so much, Ria, and thank you for this interview. And we wish you all the best for your future as well.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Your classes really helped the whole exam assure team. I'm very grateful for them. So without that, I wouldn't have made into this exam. Thank you for giving time for this interview. Hope my journey or my advice helps few more.
Yes, definitely. Yes. So thank you and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, ma'am.